Yunnan Province, a region renowned for its rugged mountains and diverse landscapes, is currently facing the severe aftermath of heavy flooding that occurred across multiple counties from September 10 to 12. The main cause was prolonged, continuous rainfall, which led to flash floods causing significant damage to infrastructure, agriculture, and residents' livelihoods in many areas of the province. The hardest-hit counties include Zhong, Wenshan, Kuing, and Pu'er. Regional meteorological data show that rainfall in many parts of Yunnan has far exceeded historical seasonal averages. The prolonged rain caused riverbanks and drainage systems in both urban and rural areas to become overwhelmed, turning normally gentle streams into dangerous torrents. The flash floods swept through villages, washing away homes, vehicles, and agricultural machinery, leaving deep scars on the land. In the city of Zhaong, one of the most severely affected areas, heavy rainfall triggered landslides that blocked many key roads, isolating remote communities and delaying emergency rescue operations. Local officials reported that dozens of road sections were flooded or damaged, including provincial roads connecting small towns to major trade corridors. In the town of Ludian, low-lying areas were inundated within minutes as nighttime water levels rose rapidly, forcing thousands of residents to evacuate to higher ground. In the south, Wenshan Province faced similar devastation. Thousands of hectares of farmland were submerged under muddy floodwaters, destroying rice paddies, greenhouses, and vegetable gardens just weeks before harvest. Farmers in Yansan and Funing could only helplessly watch as rising waters swept away crops and livestock. Years of hard work and livelihoods were wiped out in a matter of hours. In the city of Pu'er, near the border with Laos, rivers flowing through mountainous valleys overflowed, causing multiple rounds of flash floods. Many bridges were damaged or completely washed away, cutting off access to villages. Rescue teams had to work through the night to erect temporary bridges and deliver food and supplies on foot and via drones. The Provincial Water Resources Department issued multiple red alerts in the Por and Zishuang Bana areas, warning of continued flood risks as upstream water levels remain dangerously high. Meanwhile, in Kuing, a city known for its dense population and hilly terrain, the urban drainage system could not cope with the rainfall. Streets quickly turned into rivers, with water levels in some areas reaching chest height. Vehicles were swept away or trapped against barriers, and public transport was suspended in most areas. Many ground-floor residences were fully flooded, necessitating large-scale evacuations using inflatable rescue boats. Power supplies were also disrupted in many areas. As of September 13th, electrical grids in Zhaong and Wenshan were undergoing emergency repairs, with some substations submerged. Telecommunications infrastructure was temporarily cut off in mountainous regions, complicating coordination between authorities and rescue teams. However, mobile networks were partially restored thanks to temporary cell towers. Rescue and relief operations are ongoing. More than 10,000 people have been evacuated from hazardous areas. Temporary shelters have been set up in schools, community centers, and government buildings, with food, drinking water, and basic medical supplies distributed by the Red Cross and local disaster management agencies. The military and volunteers have been working together to clear debris, reopen blocked roads, and reinforce riverbanks with sandbags and barriers. Environmental experts warn that the situation could worsen if rain continues. With saturated soil, the risk of landslides and flash floods remains high, and satellite data show that many slopes in northeastern Yunnan are unstable, particularly areas that experienced earthquakes in recent years. The Yunnan provincial government has issued a Level 2 emergency response, the second highest in China's flood control system. Authorities are urging residents in high-risk areas to remain vigilant, limit travel unless necessary, and comply with evacuation orders. As Yunnan confronts the aftermath of this disaster, the true scale of the damage is still being assessed. Initial reports indicate widespread destruction of homes, schools, roads, and farmland. With recovery likely to take several months, it is clear that communities in the province will heavily rely on support from both local and central authorities in the challenging weeks ahead.
The world changing, disasters are no longer rare, they are reality. You cannot predict the next earthquake, flood, or wildfire, but you can choose how ready you are. This channel isn't just here to inform, it's here to wake people up before it's too late. So if you're watching this now, take it as a sign. Don't just scroll, don't just watch. Subscribe, learn, and prepare. Because awareness isn't fear, it's power.